Hello, homies and haters, and welcome to Goosemas, Week 1, Episode 2. As a refresher from last week's video, which was more of a Thanksgiving video, but it came out on December 1st, so I'm calling it. I have this gorgeous stocking. Beautiful. I'm going to show you all of the little details now. That I am going to take the pattern from and make myself a matching Christmas cardigan. I have a couple other plans and a few other things I'll have to get to first. But that is my major plan this year. Other things I have to work on before then is I have Christmas knitting. I mean, who's knitting this season and isn't knitting for Christmas? But if you don't gift knit, that's fine. I am a gift knitter at heart. I like making things for people, whether they'd like it or not. But the thing you're seeing in the background is actually, in previous years, what I have done is I have knitted for everyone. And my family does Secret Santa, and I've purchased an item for my Secret Santa. This year, I am knitting something for my Secret Santa, and no one else. I can't do it. I'm too tired. But my Secret Santa recipient really likes beanies, and I've just finished this one a few days ago. I'm going to try it on for you. It is a slouchy I look like an egg. A slouchy style ribbed beanie. This is a self-drafted pattern, but I did something, I don't know if you can tell. I did something funky with the decreases, so they kind of zigzag, and I was really pleased with that. So I'm probably going to refine that and replicate it on a future beanie. But this is actually a commission. So this is for the person who is my Secret Santa recipient, but it is not a Christmas gift. I actually have to get this to them beginning of December. So in the next couple days. I have, not with me because it is currently drying, I have an advent calendar for my grandma that I crocheted myself that is a nativity scene, all in lace. Those little lace dolls, like you see the lace angels all the time. I found in my magazine stash a pattern from the 70s for the Three Wise Men, and I was able to find the rest of the nativity scene on Etsy. If I can find that listing again, I will post it down here. And I will try and look again for the Wise Men, but I did not see them. But if I can find them, they will also be down there as well. But I am knitting more beanies. So first off, I have this one started. It's, he really likes slouchy beanies, so it's still got a good 2 inches to go. This is going to be, if I can think of the pattern, a Musselburgh, I believe, is the one that is the tube, and then you flip it inside itself, and then it's got the fold up. This is not that pattern. I did not buy that pattern because I have knit so many things in my life, and I have only ever followed 3 patterns. And most of the things were not those patterns. So, if it is simple and I can figure out how it's constructed, 9 times out of 10, I'll just draft it myself because I'm cheap. And I just enjoy the self-drafting process. I find things fit better when I have my hands in the numbers. But this is going to be in this gray on one side. It's going to be double-sided. It's going to be in this gray, which is a second-hand yarn with really odd stitch definition. Like, I did not realize it was going to be this textured. Like, I don't hate it, but I kind of wish I had made a different decision, but I'm not changing it now. And then I have more of this black. I have leftover black that I'm going to use to make the other side. So these kind of go together. And then I'm going to put the name of the other pattern here because I'm totally spacing on it. There is this mitten and hat pattern that it's constructed side to side in a panel instead of in the round all at once. Both the mittens and the hat are constructed that way. And they're in garter stitch, and they've got this stripe going down the end, or going down the middle, and the hat has 4 stripes. It's a free pattern that I will also be linking down below. I'm going to be knitting 2 of those. One in this colorway, and one in pink and white. The mittens I'm going to make fingerless, because the person I am knitting the hats for, works manual labor. Early in the morning, so like he's out where it's cold. So I just think the fingerless gloves are going to be a lot more useful for him than the mittens. He also has a daughter. I just think it would be so cute for part of his gift to be that he matches with his daughter. So that is my plan. Right now, what I want to do is I have some video editing, but I think I'm going to put that off until tomorrow because I'm lazy. And it's dark, and I don't want to do it because I don't have speakers on my computer, so I can't do it on my computer. But I think what I want to do is I want to chart this. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. And I'm weird. Title of my autobiography. I know there are tools that you can use on the computer, like Stitch Fiddle. I've seen people do Excel. I prefer to do it by hand. So I have this book of hand-drawn patterns, and so I'm going to take this and a pencil, and I'm going to chart my geese. And that is what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. So I will check in when I check in.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. They won't mean a thing if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing alright.
So today is December 2nd, and I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I was sick all day yesterday, so I got literally nothing done. I could not sleep at all the night before, and so from about noon to 7 this morning, I was sleeping. I think I woke up once for like 20 minutes to eat half a sleeve of saltines and drink some ginger ale, and that's all I did yesterday. So I still have to edit the video that I wanted to go up today. But I don't want to move. I need to go do that though. But I did get some progress done on this beanie. You see, this is where I started, and then I knit all of this today while watching YouTube. So I got something done at least. And it's, if you need to rest, just rest. It's hard not to feel guilty for taking a day off, not being productive. But resting is productive, as counterintuitive as it sounds. And that's really something that's important to remember. I'm still extremely tired, but I'm like the kind of tired where I don't want to do anything, but if I lay down, I feel antsy. So, I'm going to, like I said, go edit that video and then get it posted. It's probably going to go up late because it's already pretty late in the day. I think it's like close to 3. And then I'm probably going to play some video games. Maybe knit some more. But I should be able to switch color on this tonight to start the brim for the other side, which will be pretty exciting. But yeah, so I will check in when I check in. It is now Tuesday afternoon. I did my chores and took a rather long rest break, not gonna lie. I was not able to edit that video yesterday due to technical issues, so I still have to edit that today. But I want to get some sewing done. I need to get some sewing done because I have some green velvet that I really want to be a skirt to take with me on our trip this weekend. I have not started that yet. But I did spend most of the morning knitting, and I got this much done. Last night I was saying I was hoping I'd be able to switch colors to the brim color, and I did manage to do that and then finish it and then do a couple rows in the gray again. And I did not get a lot done today. I think I did about that much. But it's fine. It's not a race. I should be able to get the brim done today, no problem, and then completely cut off the gray yarn, so I'm just knitting in the black. And then, like, knitting this section again in black is not going to take me a huge amount of time, and I'm probably just going to do it on the road. I think I'm only taking hats with me on this trip to knit. But I'm taking all the hats with me to knit. So I'm going to have 2 different sets of yarn. But right now, I'm going to set that down. And I'm going to go clear my kitchen floor because it's a mess because I've been sick. Before I was sick, I was working. And I have, for now, 5 cats. We have this, I don't want to call him feral, but like borderline feral skittish kitten that's been on our property for a while because I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere. So, we have indoor-outdoor cats because we need them to keep snakes and scorpions and stuff like that away. When you have indoor-outdoor cats, they tend to attract feral cats, especially if you have females, whether they're fixed or not, I've noticed. And on top of that, my mom used to work for an animal rescue, so when people have cats to get rid of, they drop them off with us, and sometimes they don't even tell us that they have dropped them off. They'll just let them loose in our yard, which is fun. So we have so many cats, but I'm getting sidetracked here. We had a line, which was someone's house cat that they had dumped, and she got with a feral cat who was part of the bloodline that my great grandma took care of, and she was one of the first families, part of one of the first families out here. So all the feral cats are like descended from that line. But in recent years, we've been, catch, fix, release. So most of the cats in the valley are fixed. So his great grandma was the house cat. His grandma was semi-feral and skittish. His mom was almost completely feral, And then all 3 of those disappeared, which is not fun or good. He is the last remaining of his litter and the last part of his bloodline, because we are getting him fixed. But I have been spending months friendlying up this cat, and right now he is getting tangled in yarn. When I was sick, I was not going out, so he didn't get his morning kissies. And so as soon as I went out, as soon as I was feeling well enough to go out, he followed me around the property the entire time I was outside, and then followed me into my house. And unlike my mom's house, he cannot get back out of here very easily. So he is living with me now, and he is exploring the place, and he's not sure about it. I've spoke for 4 minutes about this cat. I don't care. Cat content. I don't think... He's not very fond of phones, and I don't think he's going to come over here for cuddles. So I don't think you're going to get to see him anytime soon. But he is just shy of a normal house cat. Like... He's thinking about jumping on the bed. But he likes being... Not a big fan of being picked up, but he likes being held. But not for very long. But... he learned the hard way that he's not allowed down until he stops freaking out, because I don't want to drop him on his head. So he has learned how to, once he's up, how to safely be put down, how to motion for me to put him down. So he goes up and down whenever he wants. He's a spoiled, rotten brat. Like, I don't feed any of my cats off my plate, but I have been trying so hard to catch him that I have just been giving him whatever he'll eat. He is a picky eater. He is the only cat I have ever met. The one people food he will eat is turkey. He won't eat anything else. I've been trying to give him bacon bits. I've been trying to give him hot dogs. You good, bro? He just sneezed. But I've been trying to give him, dog treats and cat treats and anything. The only thing he will eat is turkey. Which is fun. But, yeah, he's my sweet little boy. And he loves his uncle. And he's never met his aunts before. So, this transition is fun. But at this point, the 2 ladies are used to having to share their house with new cats that they don't know. He just squeezed his little booty under my dresser. Clearance is like that big. Like he barely fits. But anyways, I'm gonna stop gushing about my cat because it's been way too long. I've been gushing about this cat too long. And I am gonna go get my kitchen floor cleared up. And drop some patterns, get them cut out, and get this skirt sewn today. It shouldn't be very hard. I did not tell you what I'm making. I will put the skirt that I am making up right here. I'm literally just copying a vintage skirt that I saw on Pinterest. And I have some green velvet that used to be a tracksuit. It is now a bunch of pieces of velvet. And it will soon be a skirt. And then I'll have enough fabric later to make a matching top, but I'm not making that right now. So I will check in when I check in. Okay, so change of plans. I am now going into town to help pick up a Christmas present. I did get my kitchen tidied, so that when I get home, I can just, roll out the paper, pattern the skirt, cut it out of the fabric, but I don't think I'm going to get any sewing done tonight, and I was hoping to decorate my tree, which is probably not going to happen, so that'll have to be a tomorrow thing. So tomorrow I will spend sewing, and we'll see how much I'm able to get done today, but I will be working on my knitting in the car.
Christmas of wise, but I have a blue, blue Christmas.
So, got home way too late last night to actually work on anything. So this morning, I patterned the skirt and got it cut out. And I have to do piecing in places, which I figured. I was hoping I didn't have to, but I figured. But the piecing's going to be pretty artistic, so it's not going to detract from the overall skirt. I feel like garbage. I feel so bad. But that cannot be helped because we are leaving tonight. So I have to go take these all to the sewing machine, get the piecings sewn in place, and then start constructing the skirt. It should be easy, because normally I do French seams. I'm not doing that with this. It's stretch velvet. It's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna go do that. I got no B-roll at all this entire time, so I don't know how this vlog is gonna turn out. But yeah. So I will go get that done.
Christmas, that Santa, and when that heart starts hurting,
You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree.
Okay, so skirt is done, and it's not bad. Like, as you can see, there's direction issues with the velvet and some tensioning issues around the seams. But I think grand scheme of things, you can't really tell. And normally what I would do in this situation is that I would, the dryer is going in the background if that's very loud, I would press these seams, which would get rid of most of the dimpling. I've resewn a few of these seams a couple times. This is so nice, by the way. I love it. But obviously you can't do that with velvet. So I think what I'm just going to do is leave it as is, because I really don't have time. We're supposed to be leaving tonight and I still have not packed. So I have one more bit of sewing to do. On the machine, I just need to level it, and then everything else is hand sewing. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the binding sewn onto the hem, and then pack all of my shit, including the thread and needle to sew it, to do the hand sewing on this. And I'll be ready to go, and I'll probably end up working on this while I'm waiting for us to leave. But that is where I'm at right now. So I got an off-brand Lego Minecraft advent calendar. So this was day one. They have no instructions, but this little villager guy, straightforward, just 3 pieces. Sheep. Weirdly enough, they use 3 flat blocks, or 2 2 flat rectangles, 1 flat square, and 1 flat 2-peg, which is weird. I don't understand that. And then the legs are a custom piece. And then this one, I don't know how it's supposed to go together. There's no instructions with any of these. But day 3 was a little spider, and he is... there's got to be extra pieces. I don't understand how this goes together. If I were to design a Minecraft spider, even just fake Lego set, this is not how I would do it. Because there is a tall square right here, and no matter where you put it, the legs are off. I would have done 2 tall 2 pieces, or 2 regular size 2 pieces, and then put the legs in the middle personally. But I have 2 extra pieces, and I have them tacked on to the end, because I don't know what's up with them. But, and this guy's just goofy. There's nothing around it. He's got, like, hinged legs, but, like, they're weird hinged legs. I don't understand. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up and pack now.
They won't mean a thing if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I have a blue, blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. They won't mean a thing if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I have a blue, blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas.
So it is the 6th today, and we spent all yesterday traveling, and we got to the Airbnb at about close to 8, and then I've just spent all today pretty much just lounging and knitting. So I got the body of the hat done. And I've just noticed I dropped a stitch down here, which is frustrating, but it's way too late to do anything about that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recheck my numbers, because I'm not certain how many stitches I've dropped. And then I'm going to start the decreasing. My stitch marker disappeared. So I should be able to, I don't think I'm going to get this hat done tonight, but I should be able to at least get it done pretty early tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a Christmas party in the afternoon. It's going to be like Grinch themed, and we're going to play the Grinch gift game. It's going to be pretty fun. But so we got shopping to do for that in the morning. And then Monday we are traveling back. And I'll probably edit this vlog in the car Monday, is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm curling my hair for the party tomorrow, because I'm a nerd. Everyone else is going to be like wearing t-shirts and jammies, and I'm going to be in a sweater and a pretty velvet skirt, just completely over the top. But I should be able to get this done and then cast on another hat tomorrow, which is the important part. I brought all the yarn, like I said I was going to. I brought all the yarn for the other hats with me, so, and some other needles, so I don't have to knit the flat hat on the DP ends. So I will get that cast on tomorrow, knit as much as I can, and then probably I'll spend the drive home working on it. It's a 10-hour drive, and then we stop at somewhere else to stay the night, and then it's a 3-hour drive from there to home the following day, so I'm gonna have a lot of car time. So I shouldn't have any problem finishing my projects, and then hopefully when I get home I can just immediately cast on my goose cardigan. That's my plan. That's my hope. That's my dream. But we'll see what happens. I have to go find my stitch marker, and then I'm gonna reorient my stitches, because I know I've dropped them a couple times, so I don't think they're even on the needles anymore. And then I'm going to do a round or two of decreases and then go to bed, because it is late. And like I said, we got shopping tomorrow morning, so I gotta be awake enough for that. But I mean, I got it pretty early today, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But so I will check in when I check in.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. They won't mean a thing if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heart starts hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas.
So today is Sunday, and we had our Grinchmas party today, which is the reason we came out here, and I got to see my brother and some friends, and it was pretty nice. And I didn't get much knitting done today. I did finish the hat though, but I have that packed away because we leave pretty early tomorrow, and I want to get as much packing done tonight as I could. But I did cast on the white and pink hat, and I'm most of the way through the first wedge. I don't know how many wedges it's going to take because I'm knitting it off gauge. It is for an 11-year-old, and I am knitting the infant size. That's how off gauge I am. But I'm going to play it by ear. She's got a pretty big head, so I'm just going to knit it to fit me a little bit tight. And then, yeah, so it'll be a bit slouchy and a bit oversized, and she can wear it for longer. So I'm going to end this part here. I'm going to attempt to edit this video tomorrow. And I feel like in my last video, well, I know in my last video, it was like all talking clips and like minimal B-roll. And then I feel like in this one, there's just so much B-roll. I edited like 20 minutes just of me talking out of the video. And this time, I think I'm going to leave most of it in because it is a different type of vlog. But I'm going to leave this part here. So like if you like, subscribe if you haven't, tell me what you're working on in the comments, and I will see you next time. Happy Goosemas!
But